I'm currently on a journey to complete every quest in RuneScape without using the wiki, the quest helper plugin or any guides on my first ever Ironman account. Just me and my subpar knowledge of this game. Today we take 2 hours to complete a novice quest that I reckon, with a guide, could be done in under 5 minutes. This is Unguided. The quest is Recruitment Drive, the first in the Temple Knights questline. The reason we're taking this on is because as I work towards getting my Slayer level up, I'd like some prayer efficient gear, as I'm currently wearing monk robes, and if I remember correctly, the proselyte armour is the best in class. I'm like 80% sure that this armour comes from this questline, so let's get going. We start this quest by talking to Ceramic Vase in the White Knight's castle in Falador. We hadn't even begun talking to him before we'd already been distracted. The hell is that? Cerberus? That's new, isn't it? You pet the dog, he smiles at you, that's nice. A regal little fellow. Interesting. Anyway, hello Ceramic. We ask him for a quest, and he refers us with recommendation to join an organisation that's always looking out for new adventurers. He tells us they're called the Temple Knights, and we're to meet Certification to begin the process. Not before we attempt to figure out the pun in this new character's name. We need to meet Certification. 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 There we go, certification. Alright, Falador Park, Efficiency Scape, let's teleport there. Is he the guy sitting on the bench? I think he is, isn't he? Just over here. There he is. Ceramic Vase sent me to meet you here for some sort of testing. Ah, Amic told me all about you. Spiffing job you did with the old Black Knights there, absolutely first class. Thanks. Well, a top-notch adventurer like yourself is just the right sort we've been seeking for our organisation. Are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. Maybe I should ask, what is the organisation? Certifi tells us that the Temple Knights are the premier order of knights in Asgarnia, and that Saradomin himself personally founded the order. This did confuse me slightly. So Saradomin was a real person at one point. I don't think I knew that. Did I know that? I don't know if I did. Apparently only the very best are permitted to join. He mentions that the Temple Knights are a cut above the rest, even the White Knights, and their orders come directly from Saradomin. Cool, you mean I get to meet Saradomin? Well, not exactly. Surveillance. What's that? Surveillance. Our head of operations, makes sense, is the only one of our order who has ever personally met him. But everything he tells us to do is done with Saradomin's implicit permission, so there's one guy that's communicating with Saradomin. He continues to tell us that their authority is absolute, and some within their ranks hold higher power than the king himself. It's why they demand such rigorous testing for all potential recruits. Okay, speaking of which, are you ready to begin? Yes, let's do it. Should we ask about testing? We should probably ask about testing first. Certifi tells us that this will be a test of brain, not brawn. He'll take us to a secret training ground where we need to pass through 5 separate intelligence tests to prove that we're what they want. He tells us that we can't bring any equipment or items with us. Each room is its own puzzle, and we can quit at any time. But if we do, we'd need to start from the first puzzle again. Are you ready to go? Yeah, let's do it. I mean, I've got stuff on me, so I'm probably going to have to drop this off. Yeah, you'll need a completely empty inventory and can't be wearing anything. Okay, cool, right, let's go and drop everything off. Now, is this the quest where you have to turn to a woman? Or, I think it is, isn't it? I remember that quest quite specifically because it always reminded me of Lord of the Rings, where the Witch King that can't be killed by no man or whatever, and then it's Eowyn, and that's like a really cool moment. I think this might be the quest, because it's a puzzle room, so that would make sense. Anyway, let's talk to him and get into testing. Let's go. Jolly good show. Now the training ground's location is a secret, so did he bonk me on the head? I'm here to test your wits with a simple riddle. Misinterpret. Is that a pun? Misinterpret. I assume it's a pun. Here's my riddle. What's 100 minus 67? 33? You're right. And that's the discount that you can get off today's sponsor, Displate. Displate is a unique metal poster designed to capture all of your passions, from gaming, film, to gardening, to maps. They quite literally have a design for everything. Find officially licensed designs from the likes of Star Wars, Marvel, Elden Ring, Warhammer and more. It offers one of, if not, the best no-drill mounting systems I've seen. Simply attach a protective strip to your wall, a magnet on top, then add your display. No drilling needed, and no marks left if you want to remove it. And it's done in minutes. This also makes swapping posters out a job that takes literally seconds. Display also shipped globally and delivered in 4 to 5 days, making the process from checkout to door as simple and quick as possible. Use the link in the description below to grab an exclusive discount for your new displays, or shop using my code to get up to 33% off. That's up to 33% off using my code or the link below. Thanks to Display for sponsoring today's video. Okay, obviously that wasn't the actual riddle. Let's hear what she really said. Here's my riddle. I dropped 4 identical stones into 4 identical buckets, each containing an identical amount of water. The first bucket's water was at 32 degrees Fahrenheit, the second at 33, the third at 34, and the fourth at 35. Which bucket stone dropped to the bottom of the bucket last? Which bucket stone dropped to the bottom of the bucket last? Is this a puzzle or is this actually just some sort of science thing? I mean, it's a riddle, right? I don't know. Oh, last. Fahrenheit. Did it say Fahrenheit or did it say Celsius? I think it said Fahrenheit. Is one of these is going to be 0 degrees Celsius, I assume, isn't it? And then therefore it wouldn't be water, it'd be frozen, it'd be ice, and therefore it wouldn't have done it. So I'm going to go with the lowest one and assume that 32 degrees is 0. I don't actually know because I don't use Fahrenheit, but let's try that. Yeah, okay, it worked. I don't know if that was right. Is that right? I mean, I can't obviously Google the answer. I mean, now that I've done it, I could maybe just quickly look up the conversion because that's not guided, is it? Fahrenheit to Celsius. Yeah, 32 is 0. Cool. Okay, that makes sense. Right. Okay, on to the next room. Hello. Mischievous. Can you give me any help? I'm sorry, that's forbidden by our rules. If you're having a particularly rough time of it, I suggest you leave and come back. Sometimes a break from concentration will yield... I don't even know what the challenge is yet. Oh, did I accidentally click off it? I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. Let me leave and come back. Oh, I have to quit the whole... Oh, bollocks. Fucking hell. Right. Okay, let's go back and do that again. I think I accidentally clicked through the chat box that told me what to do. Let's go, let's go. Okay, I shouldn't have to do the first one again, I hope. Okay, I do. Oh, it's a different riddle. Okay, right, okay. Okay, cool. Right, let's do it. Imagine that you've been captured by an enemy. You're to be killed, but in a moment of mercy, the enemy has allowed you to pick your own demise. Your first choice is to be drowned in a lake of acid. Your second is to be burned on a fire. Your third is to be thrown to a pack of wolves that have not been fed in over a month. Your final is to be thrown from the walls of a castle many hundreds of feet high. Which fate would be wise to choose? Okay, I don't know. I don't know this one. Why would any of them be different? The lake of acid, you'd just die. The large fire, you get burnt, and I assume die. The wolves that haven't been fed for months. Do wolves eat humans? Maybe they don't. I feel like they might though. The castle walls, again, you would probably just die. Okay, let's just go wolves. Excellent. Do wolves not eat humans? Is that there's something in there? A pack of wolves? Or, I don't know. Anyway, right, let's not click through now. Okay, cool, here we go. Your task for this room is to defeat Sir Lay. He's been blessed by Saradomin to be undefeatable by any blade, so it should be quite a challenge. If you're having problems, remember, a true warrior uses his wits as much as his brawn. Fight smarter, not harder. Okay, let's just kick him. If we can't use a blade, we could use our foot. That's my assumption. Hey, there we go, we did it. That was easy. I can kick the man to death. Right, on to the next one. Okay, don't click anything. Right, here we go. This room will test your observation. Study the statues closely. There's one missing statue in this room. We'll also mix up the order to make things a little interesting. Okay, there's one missing statue. Yeah, I mean it's a bronze one I assume, but what am I meant to do? The bronze with a mace? Oh right, okay, cool. Nice, okay. So it's going to be the bronze one with a mace. Yeah, we did it. Right, I think we're around 4 out of 5. No, 3 out of 4. No, wait. Jesus Christ. 3 out of 5. I don't think these guys should let me into their clan. Okay, cool. This is this person again. All you need to do is leave from the opposite door to where you came in by. I will warn you that this is more complicated than it may first appear. I should also warn you that there are limited supplies of items in this room, so think carefully before using them, or you may find yourself stuck and have to leave and start again. Best of luck. Right. Well, let's study the stone door for starters. There's a stone slab here obstructing the door. There's a small hole in the slab that it looks like it might be for a handle. Okay, right. Let's open this chest. Search that. You find some shears, interesting. There's a Bunsen burner, a metal spade. Well, we want to find a handle. Let's search these crates. Find a tin, find some wire, a chisel. There's a vial on this, let's take that. Nitrous oxide. Tin ore powder. What is all this stuff? I mean, there's a key there. Getting loads of like chemicals. There are 3 vials, take all 3. Vial of liquid. Let's get the bookshelf. Nothing there. Looks like a tinderbox on this one. Oh no, it's a knife. Examine the key. It's chained to the wall. Alrighty. A magnet. Nothing on that one. 2 vials, let's take both. Acetic acid and vial of liquid. God, there's a lot of chemicals here. Sort of wondering if it might be a red herring. We don't actually need any of this stuff. Sodium chloride. Nothing in the box. And nothing in that crate either. Right, okay, cool. Okay, so we searched everything, I believe. There is a Bunsen burner there. There is a metal spade there. Can we do something with the metal spade on the door? I don't think I'll be able to smash my way through the stone with a spade. Okay, fair enough. Can I use the magnet on the door? It's a stone door, so probably not. No. Use the magnet on the metal spade. I'm wondering why it's metal. Use the metal spade to smash the key off. No. Use the knife on the key. No. Okay, interesting. I mean, surely I'm not meant to know what any of this stuff does. Really, am I? Open nitrous oxide. What the hell would that do? Wouldn't that kill us all? Isn't that what people do with like balloons? Sodium chloride. Would that eat through something? Let's use that on the key. No. Sodium chloride on the metal spade? No. I'm tempted to open this nitrous oxide. We've got some wire and a chisel. Can I chisel the metal spade? Bronze wire on the magnet? No. Oh, hello. The magnet sticks slightly to the wire. Interesting. The magnet sticks slightly to the wire. Can I do anything with that? Use the wire on there? No. Can I use the wire on the key? No. Alright. Alright. The thing is, if I make the wrong move, I've got to start the whole thing again. And I'll probably have to do all the other rooms as well. This is interesting. What do I do? Yeah, this is interesting. What if I just opened this? Okay, yeah. Laughing gas. But that didn't do anything. This might be quite difficult. What is through here? Is there any sort of clues through there? No. Tin ore powder. What are these things? Vial of liquid. Should we try and use those on the door? I don't see what the point of pouring that on the slab would be. Okay, but maybe something else good. What about this acetic acid? Nope. Sodium chloride? Nope. Cupric sulfate? Nope. Gypsum? Nope. Cupric ore powder? Nope. Tin ore powder? No. Oh, what about tin ore powder? Put it in the tin for some reason. You empty the vial into the tin. What was the point of that? There's no book here to tell me what's what, so... Use the magnet on the tin? I'm just going to mix it all up. I'm emptying everything into this tin. Oh, nothing happens. I've got this tin now of stuff. There's a strange concoction filling this tin. What if I pour that on the door? No. I mean, let's try and heat this up now, I guess. It's slightly warmer. I don't think that helped much. Sodium chloride on the Bunsen burner. Sodium chloride. That's salt, isn't it? NaCl, I think, isn't it? Let me look up at the vial of liquid in there. Oh, I don't understand what this is. I'm just trying everything on the Bunsen burner, and it's not working. Maybe I can use the metal spade in it. Oh my god, what's happened? You burn the wooden handle away from the spade and left with the metal spade with no handle. Ashes. I've got a metal spade now with no handle. Can I stick that in the hole? Yeah! Pull it. It comes loose and slides out the hole of... Oh, in the stone. Interesting. So it fits in there, and then can I use a magnet on it? No. Then I use the tin on it? No. Interesting. So the spade is in there, but if I pull on it, it will come out. Yeah, it comes loose. So how can I can heat it up. If I can heat this up, it would expand. Oh yeah, okay. You pour the vial onto the flat part of the spade. What did I just pour on there? I don't even know what that was. Let's do some more stuff on there. Now we pull it. I don't understand what I'm doing here. Gypsum. I mean, clearly I'm meant to make some sort of reaction here. Okay, let's drop these vials. Would the laughing gas help me in this one? I don't think so. I need to heat this up, I think. Let's try and find some more chemicals. No. No. Oh god. It did say that, didn't it? When you use the chemicals, that's it, you don't get more. So what's this key? Is that just a complete... That's just a red herring, I guess. Fuck, so I don't have any more chemicals. That feels like quite a punishment. I don't think the chemicals have anything to do with it, you know. I really don't. Let's do this again. Let's put that on there. Let's try the wire on it. No. Chisel it. Oh, maybe I can chisel it. No. Shears? No. And the magnet doesn't work on it for some reason. Oh, hello. Something caused a reaction when mixed. Yes. The spade gets hotter and expands. Let's pull it. Yeah, let's fucking go. Open the door. I can't reach that. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. Open door? The door's locked. Fuck. I need to get the key. Shit. I mean, something reacted there, but I haven't got a clue what it was. Can I use the magnet on the key? No. Use the tin of nuss on there. And the vial of liquid. Or the ashes now? No. How do I get this off here? Or maybe I don't need the key. Maybe that is still a red herring. Maybe there's something, because I haven't used this bronze wire or anything. Nope. Let's try and chisel it down. Nope. Shears? No. This is interesting. Okay, so the spade thing. Yeah, that worked. Can I get another spade? You don't need another spade. Great. How can I get this off the wall? With the stuff that I've got on me. I mean, unless there's another chemical reaction I need to make, but I don't even know what chemical reaction that was over there. I just mixed a whole bunch of stuff together and then poured a vial of liquid on it. Can I use that in there? No. I can't heat this up, can I? No. Can I melt the wire? Nope. I am terribly confused here, I'm not gonna lie. I really am. Oh my god, I can't even do the fucking recruitment drive quest. This is tough though, isn't it? Maybe I'm not even worthy of joining this clan if I can't get through this. And I can't ask her for help, can I? No. I mean, what else can I do here? Because my concern is that it is the chemicals that I need and I now have none of them. And if you need like a specific, like, who is to know? This is, come on, let's be real. This was released in 2005 and was probably aimed at like 13-year-olds. They're not going to expect kids to know chemical reactions, surely not, to try and dissolve the chain off the wall. I feel like there's something else about this. I really do. It did tell me about using specific things. I want that tinderbox up there, please. I want to use that. I think I've used everything on this thing. And I think I've used everything in my inventory on each other as well. Can I take the... No. Can't take the spade out now. The spade, open the door. Yeah, that's all well and good. Oh man, shall I leave and come back? Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I know I have to do all the other ones again though. There's a horse there. Why is there a horse there? I think I've used everything on the Bunsen burner. Let's just try again. I think this is there for the spade. And only the spade. Okay, alright, I'm going to leave and come back, I think. Not ideal, but I think I'm going to leave and come back, and before I use any concoctions on the spade side of things, I'm going to try and work on this key, because I didn't actually realise it would be part of it. I mean, obviously it would have done, but I thought I could just get through that door. There's nothing I'm missing here, is there? There's nothing obvious that I'm missing. These are different colours. Maybe the colours has something to do with it. Let's go back out and come back in. I think we need to do it again. Oh, that's a shame. Right, let's try again. This is tough. This is real tough. Right, here we go. Okay, this is a new one, it looks like. I have but one clue for you to pass this room's puzzle. Patience. And that is it. And there's an hourglass on the table. Oh god. No, I'm very sorry. Apparently you're not up to the challenge. I'll return you to where you came from. All I did was click there. Okay. Well, that wasn't good. Maybe I should have just stood there. Alright, let's try again. Alright. Okay, it's the same guy. Okay, let's speak to him. Or maybe we don't speak to him. I'm going to run past him. Oh, okay, no. Okay, that didn't work. Should I take the hourglass before I start it, though? What happens if I do? I've got it. Can we get through the door now? No. Can I use it on the door? No. Can I use it on him? No. Okay, let's just talk to him. Patience. Oh, I'm just going to stand here. Not going to click on anything. Okay, that was it. So this hourglass had nothing to do with it. Okay, cool. Oh god, we're here again. Okay, cool. I don't mind this, getting this early. That's not bad. Right. Okay, right, let's collect the stuff again. Let's go around and collect all the stuff. I assume they're going to be all the same. Yeah, getting all the same stuff, I think. So that's nitrous oxide. Is there any way... What could nitrous oxide do for me? Tin ore powder. Cupric ore powder. These are the vials of liquid. Nothing interesting there. I've got a knife here. Can I use the knife on the shelf? No. Can I use the knife on her? No. Got the magnet. Nothing there. Can I examine this? Violet laid sodium chloride. Violet, yeah, it doesn't help me. Okay. Right. Okay, so I've picked up everything again. We could use it on the Bunsen burner. That'll explode. We know that. Let's just do it. Nice. Okay. We've now got the ashes. I'm going to do something with the ashes. Okay, let's just think about this. Like, what if we put tin ore powder on this thing, and then would it become magnetic? I just don't know what the explosion was that I caused over there, because it was kind of a fluke. I just used everything on it. And why would you put stuff inside the tin? Let's try and use the tin ore powder on it. No, nothing happens. Oh, this is tough. Vial of liquid on it? No. Oh, hello. This just says a vial of liquid, but if you examine it, this is dihydrogen monoxide. This is also that. Yeah, okay, so these are all dihydrogen monoxide. That's water. That is water, isn't it? H2O. That's just a vial of water. That doesn't help, does it? Does that help me? I don't think it does. Unless I put that in the tin and then I can heat that up. But what can I do with boiling water? Should we try it? Let's try it. Use the vial into the tin. I'll use that on the Bunsen burner. No. What about another one? And another one? Bollocks. They're all just gone. Oh, I've just fucked it again, I think, haven't I? Shit, I think I fucked it. Because now I haven't got anything to make the reaction over here, because I'm almost certain that this needed the vial of water. And then for some reason, they've gone into a tin and just disappeared. Oh man, this is tough. Okay, I've still got these acids over here. Let's try and put these on here. Nope. Hello, what was that? The chain's now slightly vinegary, but I don't think it's going to be broken any easier. What one was that? Okay, I'll have to go back and check my footage. It was the sort of like, yeah, vinegary looking one, I guess. Cupric sulfur, I don't know what that is. But let's just try and stick that on there as well. No, that doesn't do anything. Gypsum, no. Sodium chloride, salt and vinegar. That's what that is, isn't it? If one of them was vinegary, what about cupric now? No, what about the magnet? God, this is fucking crazy. I don't know what's going on. Oh, hello. I know I'm tough, but I don't think I'm going to be able to cut through that with those. That didn't happen last time. That definitely didn't happen last time. Interesting. Oh, I've got the nitrous oxide still. What can I do with that? What is that for? Should we try and use it on there? No. We could open it again, though. But what would that do? No. Are you actually meant to just know science for this rune to work? Because that's kind of crazy if true. I feel like that's kind of nuts. Let's try and figure out what this one needs anyway. I think it's sodium chloride and then the cupric sulfate. But then I need the water that I've lost. Let's just mix them all up. Okay, nothing's happened. Oh, you know what? This is fucking painful, this. Alright, I have to leave and come back again. Oh, I'm struggling here. I'm really struggling. I am quite surprised by this. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, what's the difficulty of this quest? Novice. Great. Just tell me how dumb I am. Right, get me out of here. Let's try again. Come on, mate. Get me in there. Oh, you know what? If I have to turn myself into a woman at some point to do this, I probably should do it before trying to do that room. I guess by the time I do the room, hopefully I'll know how to solve the room. Anyway, patience. Let's just stand here for a bit. Nice. Done. Alright, through to the next one. Oh, here we are again. Okay. Her name is Mischievous, I think. Mischievous. I think it's Mischievous. Is there something else about this room that I just haven't noticed yet? Because it's a really fucking tough puzzle, I'll be honest. I genuinely am maybe stuck at the moment. Let's keep taking everything. Right, okay, we've got everything again. I think it was this acetic acid that I put onto here. Tempted to try and mix that with the sodium chloride. No, nothing happens. Just because it's like salt and vinegar in it, I think. Because one of them said it was all vinegary. In fact, let me just quickly check my recording and see if that was the one that I put on the key. I think it was, but let me just double check. Right, yeah, it was definitely this one that I put on the key. So that was the only one that actually got a reaction out of the key. So should I do it again? I don't think there's any point in doing that, is there? But if I try to use shears, oh yeah, it does say that. I'm tough, but I don't think I'm going to be able to cut through that with those. I thought that was a new dialogue option before, but it wasn't. There's a small hole in the slab that looks like it might be for a handle. Yeah, we know that fits once we've knocked that off, but oh, this is so hard. What is the tin for? Let's try and make something here. Let's try and do salt and vinegar in the tin. Tin. Interesting. Oh no, that is what happened last time. Yeah, strange concoction. I think I fucked it again, haven't I? Can we pull that on the key now? No. Oh, and I've lost the one that actually had a reaction with it. Let's try and do the metal spade situation again. And then do that in there. And then, can I use these ashes on there actually? No. Can I use that tin on there? No. Tin on the spade? No. Okay, let's try and figure out what exploded here last time. So, sulfate. Let's try the cupric sulfate. And then let's try a vial of liquid on it. Yeah, okay, cool. So it looks like anything, maybe any of the chemicals, means that you can open this door. But now we have cupric ore and gypsum. It's like, what do you do with a magnet though? Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got all this stuff. Can I attach the bronze wire now that it's open to do any of this? I haven't tried any of this actually, have I? And I've got this nitrous oxide as well. What if I open that in here? What would that do? Nothing probably. Should I try it? Let's try and open this nitrous oxide in here. Don't know what it's going to do, but... Nah, nothing happened there. Oh, this is very confusing. Oh, I'm fucking confused here. Right, I'm just going to keep pouring stuff into this tin, I think. Oh, I can't. Wait. Why can't I put more? Tin ore powder. Yeah, nothing happened. That's interesting. That's curious, that is. I thought I could just put anything in there. Okay, so we've got... The vinegar could be using the key. But it makes it vinegary and that's all. But for some reason it does do something. What would you be able to do with that after? Oh, this is fucking hard. Help me. Please just help me. Receptive frame of mind. What does that mean? A more receptive frame of mind. What am I not receiving? What am I not getting in this room? What's the laughing gas for? That's what's really getting me. Can I use a magnet on this bookshelf? Use a magnet on her. Getting desperate here. I could throttle her with the bronze wire. I'd love it if you... Oh my god, what the fuck? You find a book that looks like it might be helpful. Have I not searched this before? Am I crazy? Hold up. Alchemical notes. What the... Have I not... I'm so confused. Have I not searched this bookshelf before? I am incredibly confused. Acetic acid and cupric sulfate. Endothermic. The cupric is insufficient quantity to cause any notable reaction. Acetic acid and gypsum made a particularly bad smell, but little else was productive. Okay, acetic acid and sodium chloride. Yeah, that's salt and vinegar. So it's only to dilute the acetic acid at room temperature. The powdered form of cupric ore allowed a lower than usual melting temperature, but the end product was non-usable. Okay, this is good. This is what I need, I think. I can't yet find anything, but similar results to those shown with cupric ore, despite the increased solubility involved with the powdered form. A white liquid compound was formed that quickly cooled at room temperature to a white heat-resistant solid very similar to plaster. I could make a plaster. I could make a mold of the key. Heat was also produced, although not in the same quantity as cupric sulfate with dihydrogen monoxide. So we want gypsum and dihydrogen monoxide. We want to mix those together. I'm writing this down. Gypsum, dihydrogen monoxide. Right, okay, I'll probably have to put that in the tin maybe. And that will make a white liquid compound that would quickly cool down, and I could wrap it around the key to make a mold. The gypsum seed is quite resistant to most compounds. Hello. When both ores are in particulate form, a much lower than usual bonding temperature can be obtained. When combined at a moderate heat, my laboratory heating apparatus, I was able to form liquid bronze quite easily, which cooled to form a standard bronze bar at the temperature far lower. Okay, I need this as well, I think. I think I need this, yeah. That means I could make a mold out of the plaster thing, and then I could pour this into that mold to make a key, and then heat it. Right, okay. And I assume, is this the last page of the book? Oh, there's more. Was not able to perform an experimentation using this substance as the gaseous form would always escape when the vial was opened. Right, I don't know what that's for. Okay, right. Okay, I'm sorry. I need to go back and look at my footage because I thought I'd checked this book. I've searched it every single time and I've not seen any of this. So I'm going to just end my recording right here and have a look because I'm incredibly confused. I'm so confused. I genuinely, both times I searched this bookshelf, I got nothing from it. It just said you don't find anything interesting. Obviously now I have the book, but why? The first 3 times I was in here, or 2 times, I think it was 2 times. The first 2 times I was in here, it didn't give me the book. Anyway, okay, I've got to leave now. I should be able to come back in and hopefully do this. I think I have a plan for it. I think I do have a plan for it. Right, let's go again. Alright, here we go. I don't even know what attempt we're on at this point. Okay, cool. This one, simple riddle. Oh, it's going to be different though, isn't it, probably? Yes. Okay. I estimate there to be 1 million inhabitants in the world of Gielinor, creatures and people both. What would be the number you would get if you multiply the number of fingers on everything's left hand to the nearest million? If you multiply the number of fingers on everything's left hand. What? What would be the number you would get if you multiply the number of fingers on everything's left hand? Well, everything would have different amounts of fingers, I assume. So I don't really understand that. Is that like... okay, I don't get that. To the nearest million. Let's look at the answers. Oh my god, you have to type it in. I was expecting it to be multiple choice. I really don't understand this one. If there's a million things in Gielinor, but then the fingers on the left hand would be different for different things. Humans and creatures, they'd have different fingers. I don't know. If you multiply, rounded to the nearest million. Absolutely no idea. Let's just put a million in. No. Okay, cool. I don't understand that one. I really don't. Let's go again. Okay, anyway, this is the patient's guide. Let's just go and talk to him and stand still. Nice, there we go. On to the next one. Okay, this one's pretty straightforward. It's exactly the same. Actually, it's the bronze mace, I can already tell. I guess it's always the same one then. Okay, there you go. That's the bronze mace. Nice. Right, on to the next one. Alright, we are back. We are back, and this time I have my notes. Okay, cool, right, so let's grab all of the stuff that we need around the room. Let's see this time. So this is the same bookshelf that I searched last time to get the book. And yeah, you don't find anything interesting. I really don't understand that. Alright, I think I've got everything. Right, so we want gypsum and dihydrogen monoxide, which I believe is this. So gypsum, where are you? Put that in the tin. Mixed with the vial of liquid. Yes, we have the paste. Okay, we now put the paste on the key. Yes, you make an impression of the key as the white mixture hardens. Nice. Where does the impression go? In the tin, I guess? Okay. Then we want to make... God, wait, hold up. What do we mix? This is an impression of a key embedded in it. Okay, right. I think we put the other two into it and then just heat it. So cupric ore, so it's these two here. Cupric ore and tin ore. So we put that into there. Nice. Then we put that onto there. And then we use that on the Bunsen burner. Yes! You make a duplicate of the key in the bronze. We did it. Where is the key? Ah, there's a bronze key surrounded by plaster in this tin. Knife it out. Yeah, let's fucking go. Okay, so we've got that. We've done that. Right, now let's use the spade on the Bunsen burner. Like that. Then we use the metal spade on there. And then I think we can use any of these. This acetic acid on there. Then the vial of liquid. Oh my god, it didn't work. What have I done wrong? Is it this sulfate instead? And then the vial of liquid? Okay, yeah, nice. It's expanded. Right, we should be out of here. We might actually be able to get out of here. Use the bronze key on the door. I can't reach that. Oh, you got to walk through the open bit first. Then use it on the door. Let's fucking go. Okay, right, what's this one? Oh, this is defeating the guy. That's easy. This is the one I just have to kick him to death. Okay, so we've actually solved that room. That book was the key. I don't know why it's not presented to you immediately, but yeah, whatever, we found it. Okay, that's your fourth test. You only have one more to go. Step through the portal to your final test. Right, let's go, let's go. Ah, oh god, I actually don't know how to do this riddle, really. Your task is to take this fox, this chicken, and this bag of grain across that bridge to the other side of the room. When you've done that, your task is complete. Is that it? It's not quite as simple as that may sound. Firstly, you may only carry one of these objects across the room at a time, for the bridge is old and frail. Secondly, the fox wants to eat the chicken, and the chicken wants to eat the grain. Should you ever leave the fox unattended with the chicken, or the grain unattended with the chicken, then one of them will be eaten, and you'll be unable to complete the test. Okay, cool. So this is the classic puzzle. One that I do not know the answer to immediately off the top of my head, so let's have a quick think about this. So I think we take the grain over there, No, because then the fox will eat the chicken. Right, so we take the fox over there. No, can't do that. So we take the chicken over there first. Yep, that's fine. We take the chicken over there first. It's the only one we can do because that doesn't want to eat that. Then so let's pick it up. Wait, no, actually we should think this through first. It's just in my hand. That is some jank. What happens if you pick up the fox? That's so good. Right, let me just drop the fox. Okay, so, right. We're going to take the chicken over. The chicken will now be over here. Then we can come back. We can pick up the fox, take that over, then pick the chicken up from over here immediately so the fox doesn't eat the chicken. Right. So now the fox is over there and the chicken and grain are over here. Then we take the grain over there, fox and grain, then we take them over. Yeah, I think that's it. Right, okay, cool. Let's cross this bridge with the chicken. Hello, where am I going? Nope, let's do it this way. Okay, so let's drop the chicken off here. Just here. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, now let's cross back and we want to pick up the fox now. We're going to take the fox over there, I think, like this. And then we're going to pick up the chicken before we put the fox down, and then put the fox down, and then take the chicken back. Nice. Then pick up the grain. Yep, that's a sick backpack, by the way. Holy, can you get this as a cosmetic? Oh my god, if you could, that'd be so good. It's similar to the fish sack, but maybe even better because it's bigger. Anyway, let's just drop the chicken, then take this over, then drop that off. Head back over, grab the chicken, and we should be done. And I assume all the puzzles will be done by that point. Nice, we've done it. Let's get out of here. Hey, I believe I've managed to pass the tests. Your performance will need to be evaluated by survey, but I don't think it's going too far ahead of myself to welcome you to the team. Hey, there we go. Oh shit, okay, right, we get the initiate's helmet, so that we are on the right tracks. It's definitely this quest line because this is, you get the initiate armor first and then you get the proselyte armor further down the line. Nice, okay, cool. 1k prayer, 1k herb lore, 1k agility, 3k Falador respawn point. Interesting. And the initiate helm, which I think gives a nice prayer bonus itself, doesn't it? Yeah, 3. Pretty neat. Okay, cool, right. Well, let's get straight on to the next one, which is wanted. And we have all the requirements. We can just kick this off straight away. Again with certification. Let's go. As always, thank you so much to all those that you can see on screen here who keep the channel going with their support via YouTube memberships. As usual, a massive thank you to ASDZXC404, This Not Dog, Thor Bjornsson, Jack, Itchiest Bug, Renak, Jax, Sleek Favs, Patriotic Skull, Josda, Timothy Wisenand, Winai, Teeters, Master of Reality, Carter Parry, Kunai, Some Commoner, Sloth337, Riley Ghoul, Corey, Kaiser Kij, Jimmy Dory, Kiki, Kachow, I'm Judgment, Gib50, A Giant, Bave, Beetleguard, Morgan Gebbert, Gadget, Timothy Chen, Liam Aaron, Cat Planet, Mandeep Bessie, Gum Knuckles, Jack Church, Dracovian, Devosaur TV, Michael Elverum, Coupon John, Newt, Frog Go Boom, MTB Pat 525, A Soapy Dog, Big Daddy Kyle, That Iron Meme, William, Thundersnug, Solid Snake 24, Hector Rose, Inos, Snack Pop, Midnight Tinge, Icot, Johnny 13, Backlash, Mike, Tarun Samurai, Barty, Inkspot, Ed Simpleton, Max Dong 420, My Prey, Oscar Featherstone, Crystal, Ivor the Toost, IMDM, Jam Muiwa, Captain Chinchilla, Gothic Sunborn, Bayer Spiranasi, Randy Walker 21, A Famoso Murphy, Grasp, Jacob Alford, Perassi, Chill Rune, Mage Door, Timing, It's Tay-Tay, Carl Jeffries, Fable Senpai, Raven Glitch, Scuba the Scrimbly, Zexar, EQ Naught, Little Rat, Tuco, Zirian, Sivir Fabian, Matt Tanner, Kirby the Diver, Lewis Jeffries, William Holland, and Abdul Burry for subscribing to the Quest Helper plugin tier of membership. Thank you all again.